Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss on our topic that is web scraping, and today I will tell you how it is done and most important what web scraping is. So first thing what web scraping is, it's simple. It's a process of extraction data from website. Then what we do is we basically build a code that is also known as scraper through which we will extract data. Uh, Not extract, we will what we do is we will scrap the data from online source, and in today's video we are using this website that is www.visitberlin.de, sorry. So using this website, using this online source, we will scrap our data. So basically, in today's video, what we do is first we will send a GET query to the specific website, and then using URL lib library that we have in our Python package, we will extract the data from the website. So as you can see here, we have a code written in Python. What it basically doing is it first import the packages from Python packages. Here we have import URL lib for basically we will send a GET request, and then the response that we get, we will using that we will scrap the data. Second, we use beautiful soap here. Why we use it is mainly because it basically clearly prints the data that is written from the online source. So now I will tell you what we do to scrap the data. So basically here we have a website that is visitberlin.de. If you go to the inspect element of this website, you will see a backend code of this website. So here you will find the code, and below are the hotels for which we will scrap the data. So we will scrap the URL of these hotels, that there are 274 hotels, and we will scrap the URL of these hotels. So as you can see here, we will using this spec element, we will get the email URL of these hotels that are mentioned in this on this site. So as you can see here, we have our list first. Let me see. Let me tell you through this code. First, we basically extract. Take this. Just give me a second. Okay. So first, we do is first we send the get request to the URL string here. Then using beautiful soap, we will access the data in a clear format so that we can use it in our Python code to extract it. So as you can find here, using soap, you can access the particular class of that particular tag. So here we have a unordered list which is of class ls. Then we have a list which is of class list item. Then we have articles. Then we have a div tag. Then we have this div tag with class this. And at the end we have the h3, that is a heading format. Then what we do is we will access all the information that we have in our a tag. So let me go there through this website. So as you can see here, we have a URL tag as we have mentioned. Then we have a list of class L item. Then you go to the article section. Here you find the div tag. In this div tag, we have to select the div tag which has a class of teaser search content. So this is the most important thing, guys. You have to go to the div which has a class this content. Then again you have to go to the div tag which is having a class teaser search booking header. So here we have teaser search booking header, and then we go to the heading part of this div tag, and there is this heading part as you can see, and here is our a attribute. So what we do is just have a look at this a tag. Here we have a class, then we have a hr link, href, the website link, then we have a title, and then we have a text of a tag. So if you just look at this code, what we do, we have just go through the through the tags that we have in this. Here you can see first unordered list, then list tag. Then we have a div tag with class teaser search header. Then we have another div tag which is teaser search content. Then we have HR heading tag, that is this. So using this, we basically get to the basic URL that we have, that is a HR URL, href URL. So URL we have here. So when if you click on this URL, you will go to the website which is mentioned here on this website here. So you click on this, both of them have the same URL, as you can see here. So either you can click here and go to this website, or you can, using the inspect element, you can just go through the code and just search for this URL and then access this URL. So here we have the URL of the site, and what we are doing in scrapping part is we are scrapping the URL of this site is having. Okay, so basically let me repaste it. Okay, so now we have this code with us, and we are going to explore this code a little bit. So as you can see, I am printing the text that we have in our A tag. So just comment this portion, and for now we are just printing the text that we have in our inspect element. Let me give you let me show you where it is. Just give me a second, guys. Here we have the div tag and the HR3 attribute, and here we are in our A tag. So as you can see here, we are just printing this 25-hour hotel Bikini Berlin. So as you execute this script, what it basically does is it just print out the text that we have here, that is 24 hours hotel Bikini Berlin. So here's a script that is running, and yeah, some temporary failure in the name resolution. Okay, so just a second, guys. I think there's some problem with the smart thing. Okay, so now it is working. Just a second. Let me terminate this. Let's execute this again. And just a second. So as you can see here, it is now executing, and it is having all the tags that we have in our A tag. So as you can see, we have 24 hours hotel Bikini Berlin, and there are other tags too. So yeah, this is an important thing here. Here what we are doing is we are basically this 24-hour hotel Bikini Berlin is for just this website, this URL, the first hotel that we have. But we are scrapping the URL of all these hotels that we have on this website. So what we are doing basically is, in this code, we are going through the URL of each and every hotel that we have. So similar to this, as you can see, we have a for loop of this here. So what for loop is doing is it will going through the all these websites that we have here on this Visit Berlin website, and this fetching all the URL of the website here. So all you have to do is just access this URL, and you will get the URL of the others, because this having a same code at the backend. So if you just run this code here and just append it in your temporary folder, okay, and just print this website URL with the text. You need not to append this in the, if you want to save it in some list, then you can use this temporary list over here. So it just save your URL in your temporary list. Otherwise, you can just comment this list here. Just give me a second. So what you can do is you just comment this list here, and using this print statement you can get the URL that we have that we have for all these websites, and the text that we have in the A attribute. So when you execute this code, as you can see below, here you will find the what you will get is first the URL link, and the second is the text that we have in the A tag. So here is the text, that is the name of the hotel, and here is the URL of that hotel. So this script is working right now. As you can see, it is fetching the name of the hotel and the URL of the current hotel. So using this scrapping code, we are scrapping the name that we have in our this Visit Berlin website, all the hotels name that we have on this Visit Berlin website, and the URL of this website. So just go through the code, and most important, you have to go through this inspect the what you get after inspecting this website. Okay, so when you just go through this, you will easily understand this code much more better understanding. For much more better understanding, just go through the inspect element and just have a look at this, and then just go through the code, and you will learn better and understand better how web scraping is working and what is doing at the back side of this code. So hope you like this tutorial, and thank you for listening. And that's all for today. Thank you guys.